Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to Clash of Clans. It's been a while since I played this game, and when I first logged on, my village looked absolutely disgusting. So, why exactly am I starting to play Clash of Clans again after a few weeks of break like I said I would? Well, you see guys, Supercell decided that my videos weren't exactly, copyrighted material, and probably shouldn't have been taken down since they weren't clickbait or anything along those lines either, and the videos are restored. That's solid. For now. That doesn't mean they're not going to go and screw with other videos, so just putting that out there. But for now, I thought, okay, fine, fair is fair, I'm going to go and post a Clash of Clans video, and of course, maybe post some Clash Royale. So here's what I decided. So we're going to try a 3-day type of thing instead of the every other day type of thing that I've been doing. We're going to do Fridays is Clash of Clans videos, and Saturdays is for all my new viewers who are part of the .io culture of things, and finally Sundays we're going to finish off with good old Clash Royale. So hopefully that floats everyone's boats, and you guys are all happy. I'm also going to give you guys a sneak peek at next Friday's Clash of Clans videos, and this is in honor of Supercell screwing with me. It's known as 15 times Supercell screwed up, and I have everything on there from them getting rid of TH sniping, to air sweepers, to nerfing hogs, to not having any loot way back last February, if you guys remember that. That was a disaster. And all those other things. So if you guys want to leave a comment below telling me one of your favorite experiences where Supercell just completely screwed up the game, then go ahead and leave it below. It could be Infernos, it could be whatever. Basically anything I haven't listed just yet. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this video.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you guys noticed, but Supercell's been kind of getting desperate, and it's because their game is slowly but steadily starting to fade out. And although we don't see it because it's happening really slowly, like just a handful of players here and there just quit every few minutes, and that is not good. So Supercell's been trying to figure out, okay, what did we do wrong? Why is the game starting to kill itself after all this time of success? And they're trying to address random issues. They tried to solve the YouTube clickbait thing, where people weren't making good bases and YouTubers were spamming and all that. That didn't work. That's clearly not killing their game. In fact, it was probably helping it. What else? They tried to fix the Xmod issue. They're like, oh, maybe our game is too prone to getting hacked for farming and things, and now wars aren't as fun. Okay, that didn't work. They tried fixing the war system. They tried tweaking the loot system, the shield system. They're just doing everything at this point, and they're like, okay, what do? We don't get it. And I thought, okay, here's the real issue. And I mentioned that in a video. It was called Make Clash of Clans Great Again, and I tried to point out what exactly is wrong with Clash of Clans. But I thought this video wouldn't be me bashing on all the things wrong with it. I thought in this video I would try to go and add a few things to Clash of Clans to make it, maybe even make it even better than if they fix some of the current issues. And of course, some of the things they fixed, like Xmod, that should have been fixed 1 week after the issue arose, but they let it go on for years, so that's on them. That's not on me. Alright, so number 8 on the list, this is completely random, but I always thought this would be cool. Alright, a 3D village mode. I know, hear me out, it's insane. I was thinking, what if you could sort of like zoom in on your village and look at it from different angles, and then if you zoomed out enough, you'd be able to see your friend's village on maybe the right. It'd be sort of like Google Maps. Then you could have it in like a walk around mode, where basically you could sort of take the perspective of one of the dumb things that walk around the village all day and they don't do anything, so maybe they'd have an objective for once. And it would be a cool way to interact with your village. I feel like clicking the same elixir pumps the same exact way every single day is boring. Let's add a little Minecraft spice to it. Let's give it some angles. So I was like, okay, that might be a way to get some of the kids back in the game, since when kids start quitting, that's when you have problems. So number 7 is, of course, the active button. Now, one of the biggest problems with when they tried tweaking the clan system and how basically you're gonna all of a sudden not have seasons anymore, or at least not 2-week-long seasons, you're gonna have month-long seasons. One of the biggest problems with leaders were that they couldn't figure out who the heck was active and who the heck wasn't. So all of a sudden they ended up putting a lot of people in war that weren't active, and all of a sudden clans started losing war, and that kills clan morale, and people start leaving, and we know where the cycle goes from there. So what I decided a long time ago, and I mentioned this in so many videos, is why not just add an active button or a last active on. I know some people don't like this because it's just kind of unusual to be able to see when someone is playing. Some people like to be low-key and never chat, and I don't know why, but that's just them. Okay, I respect it. But at the same time, it's a really big pain for leaders not being able to see how long it's been since a player was last on the game. If the thing, what I want, a feature, if it says like 6 months ago, last active 6 months ago, we have a problem. You should probably kick that person. But if it's something like 2 or 3 days, that's probably not too big a deal. Okay, number 6 on our list is known as protecting Clash I almost just called it Clash Castle. That's a whole nother game. Your Clan Castle troops. So basically, this was my idea from a little bit back, and this is one of those big things that a lot of people have requested on forums, but apparently Supercell doesn't read forums anymore, so I don't know what's going on over there. So basically, what they want is, ever have like a P.E.K.K.A in here, right? You have a P.E.K.K.A in your Clan Castle, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna use it for war. So you log off for like 1 second. Someone raids your village and kills your P.E.K.K.A. They killed your P.E.K.K.A. You're like, darn it, I have to request for another P.E.K.K.A, and I still have to wait another 20 minutes to war, and now we might lose the war, and everyone's screwed, and once again, clan morale goes down and the game dies. Okay, that's how it works every single time. So I was thinking, why not have a little button here that says, Clan Castle active, Clan Castle inactive. If you set it to inactive, then anyone who raids your village will not be able to drag out your P.E.K.K.A and basically kill it, because what the heck is a P.E.K.K.A gonna do on defense? So that was my big old idea, but it's also from forums. Plenty of people have mentioned it. I just thought this is something they should do now, like today now. Release an update and do it. So that would be really convenient, especially if you have Clan Castle troops in there for good old war. Okay, number 5 on the list is interesting. Now this in particular has to do with me. I was thinking, alright, so people really like having family clans. There's Mega out there, there's the I.O.N Nation, there's so many different family clans, but running these family clan systems and figuring out what clans are real and what clans are fake is the biggest problem. What happened to the I.O.N Nation, the biggest issue I feel that was wrong, is that people went and they started trolling. They started making fake I.O.N clans because, 50,000 subscribers with millions and millions of people actually watching, someone in there is bound to go and actually make a fake I.O.N clan. Like, there's just hundreds of them. So eventually, the subscribers who were trying to join the actual clans just kept getting confused. They're like, is this real? Is this fake? Is this real? Is this fake? So I was thinking a clan insignia system. So basically, there'd be like a little glowing bar thingy where you could choose your own logo or something along those lines, and then that would be a cool way to figure out whether or not that clan is part of a particular family clan. You can add clans to your family, you can remove clans to your family, and if we just had that feature, if we just had it in time, so many of our clans would not have died. But there's just a bombardment of billions of fake I.O.N clans right now, and I can't do anything about them. I can't go and delete them. Most of them have this one inactive fake second account in them. So I'm just like, alright, Supercell, play that game. Alright, number 4 on our list is attacking friends' bases. Now, I know that Supercell just released this, but here's the cool thing. I actually was going to make this video. This was the video planned, right? This was the video planned for the day Supercell put the strike on my video. I originally had all these ideas listed. I did the first half of the voiceover. I was going to do the second half, and then I realized that my channel was like blocked out for like a day. And I was like, really, Supercell? Really? So I ended up never posting this particular video. This was supposed to be posted 2 weeks ago, and this was the idea. But I was like, oh, Supercell, at least you read my mind. That's good. So attacking friends' villages or bases is something we've been asking for probably years at this point. And I feel like the reason they didn't release it until now is because of Clash Royale. They wanted to test it out in Clash Royale and see how that goes. And then they wanted to put it into a game like Clash of Clans, because that feature, if they did it wrong, think about it, it quite literally could have killed the game. So that's why they didn't put that in for so long. I understand that. So how do we grow off that? How do we make that feature even better? So I was thinking, instead of just being able to attack your friends' bases, maybe you could attack people's bases on global. Maybe it could be a revenge war type of thing, right? So basically, someone calls you out in global, like, happens every single day. Or basically, you're trying to get a girl and see if she's worthy of your time. And then you go and attack her village. She attacks yours. See how that works out. Whoever wins, that's a good way to figure things out. So I was thinking, not just people you send requests to, your friends. I was just thinking completely random people. At the same time, that might be an issue. I can only imagine how many people would go try to attack, like play Clash of Clans or something. Us YouTubers would probably be screwed. So who knows? Okay, number 3 is war alliances. So here's another thing that probably should have always been there, but really isn't. And I was thinking, what if we could have like clan wars on a bigger scale? So all of a sudden, you could have like 2 clans, 2 rival clans, right? And they team up, and then we have another 2 rival clans, and they sort of team up as well. And then both of those clans, now this could probably be a feature for way and later, but I can see why they didn't do this either. It could get confusing. But anyhow, both clans team up, share their members, and have one big war. It could be a war with like, it could be insane. It could have 100 people in it. How awesome would that be? That would be the most insane war ever. But that could happen, and then of course, course, this would be really cool for YouTubers. Imagine YouTuber versus YouTuber clans. So this is more for us. I feel like it would just confuse the heck out of all the little guys out there, but the idea is there. Okay, this is a big one for everyone, alright? How many times have you guys gotten ticked off since the very first time you started playing this game that your things just were not finishing fast enough? It was like, oh, Clan Castle takes 11 days to build itself? What is this? I don't have time for this. Your only options are either gem the whole thing or just stare in utter disbelief and slowly but steadily go insane. Usually the latter. So, what exactly can you do about this? Well, I was thinking, why not have that empty builder that's doing absolutely nothing, chilling in the corner, sleeping when you lift the builder and move it, builder slot and move it. I was thinking, why not put 2 builders on one particular thing? That way it would be fair, right? Technically speaking, you're using up a builder to save a little bit of time. So you wouldn't be able to build 2 things simultaneously, that's what you're sacrificing, but at the same time you're getting maybe your town hall done faster so you don't get raided and get all your elixir stolen within a week or have to buy a shield or something. Now I guess I can see where Supercell could lose money on this one. Once again, all these ideas, I can see why they didn't do them for so long, but at the same time, if you really want the game to be as good as it should be and follow up with the original concept that you guys threw out there when you first released the game, that the game is about having fun in a whole nother world rather than trying to make money. Our goal, or Supercell's goal apparently, was never really to make money, but who knows these days. So I was thinking, if that's really the case, add this feature. It would make I feel like it would literally get people who quit the game due to wasting too much time on it to literally start playing again. And the last bit of advice I have for Supercell is do some natural advertising. I'm so sick of seeing their cliche ads with the big giants and the talking, and they're trying way too hard to make it funny, and it still gets millions of views, that's fine. I get that, but I want people to talk naturally about the game because it's fun. Word of mouth is the most powerful way to spread anything, right? So I was thinking, why not add in a few little fun twists into the game? Maybe some unusual goblin maps that are just downright hilarious. Add viral video. What I'm trying to say is add viral video material, okay? Then the YouTubers will talk about it, then everyone will talk about it, and the big news gaming companies will talk about it, and that's just natural advertising because people are just going to talk about the game. I feel like that's the last way to finish off. Perfect the game, fix all the things that need to be fixed that I mentioned in my Make Clash of Clans Great Again video, then add in a few cool features that people have been asking about for literally years now, and finally do some natural advertising that get people to talk. That's how you fix the game. It's that simple. If they don't do this, then, well, we all know where it's going to go from there, and it's not going to be pretty. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sure there's at least one point in this whole video that you guys gotta agree on. If so, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment I told you to leave from way back when. Who knows how long this video ended up being. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I also hope you guys enjoyed me coming back to Clash of Clans. It has been a little bit, I know that, but it's all good. We are back. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.
From the I.O.N.C.L.A.S.H is a clan we play. We the I.O.N.C.L.A.S H, that 50K, and we still going strong as we make our way. Yeah, no one to stop us being the best clan, cause we about to take the top. We making it our plan, let's clash, build it up, we so fast, grow our town hall back to